On NBA Today, the conversation took an interesting turn when the panel shifted focus to the Knicks rookie, Mohamed Diawara, and the ongoing uncertainty around his contract situation. It's been a topic that hasn't received a lot of clarity in recent weeks, and naturally, fans are eager to know what's really happening behind the scenes. Now, what stood out to me during the discussion is that this wasn't just about a rookie waiting for a deal. It was about intent, motivation, and the message Diawara himself wanted to send to the organization. The panel highlighted that despite all the questions surrounding his status, Diawara has made his position crystal clear. He's not worried about what type of contract comes his way, whether it's a standard NBA deal, a two-way contract, or time in the G League. His attitude is that he'll embrace whatever role the team asks of him, because what matters most is staying with New York and being part of the Knicks' long-term vision. That is not something you hear every day from a rookie. Most players in his position would be focused on securing the most stable or lucrative path possible, but his response signals a different level of commitment. He doesn't just want to play in the NBA, he wants to play in New York. That's exactly what was emphasized on NBA Today: motivation, dedication, and trust in the organization's plan. Diawara admitted he doesn't have a date yet for when his deal will be finalized, but he expressed full belief that it's coming. And when you hear that, it's easy to connect the dots. Clearly, the Knicks front office has reassured him that he is in their plan, even if the paperwork hasn't been completed. That level of confidence speaks volume. What's fascinating here is how his mindset mirrors what we've seen from the free agents who joined New York this summer. Over and over again, the pattern has been players wanting to be here, players choosing New York because of what they believe this team is building for the future. And Diawara, though just entering the league, is echoing the same mentality. He's not treating this as a stop on his professional journey. He's talking as if this is home, the place where he wants to grow and contribute. For a rookie, that's powerful. And let's remember the bigger picture. When you're a second-round pick, often your path isn't guaranteed. You don't always know where you'll land, or if the team that drafted you even intends to keep you right away. But Diawara's message is that it doesn't matter how difficult the climb may be. He is willing to start wherever the Knicks want him, to grind in the G League if that's what it takes, and to prove that he belongs on the main roster. That's the kind of hunger front offices love to see, and it's exactly what the Knicks are looking for as they shape their roster with both veterans and young talent. NBA Today also emphasized that the most likely path forward for the Knicks involves fully leveraging the roster and contract flexibility they currently hold. This isn't just a minor procedural detail, it's a strategic advantage that allows New York to shape the team in a way that balances immediate competitiveness with long-term growth. Remember, the Knicks still have the ability to add another veteran on a minimum salary deal, in addition to 3 two-way contracts and a second-round rookie exception slot. That combination of options gives the front office room to maneuver and ensures that they can reward performance, secure talent, and protect their future at the same time. According to the discussion on the program, Mohamed Diawara has clearly emerged as the frontrunner for that rookie exception slot. The reasons are multi-layered. For one, his summer league performance sent a message. He's not just a placeholder or a player with potential down the line. He's someone who came in, competed at a high level, and consistently demonstrated the skill, work ethic, and basketball IQ that make a team seriously consider accelerating his development. His commitment to New York's system, coupled with his evident readiness to embrace whatever role is asked of him, sets him apart from other candidates for the rookie exception, such as James Nagy or Kevin McCullough Jr., who may be in the mix for two-way deals but haven't yet shown the same level of immediate impact or buy-in. What the panel highlighted repeatedly is that this isn't just about signing a contract. It's about sending a signal. Diawara isn't waiting passively for the Knicks to decide his fate. He's actively shaping the narrative around him by showing patience, professionalism, and a willingness to take any contract offered in order to remain part of the organization. He is demonstrating the kind of mentality that franchises crave in young players. He's proving that he understands the value of trust, development, and earning his minutes, all while aligning himself with the team's long-term vision. When you put all of these pieces together, the takeaway is unmistakable. Mohamed Diawara is doing more than positioning himself for a contract. He's setting the tone for the type of player he intends to be in the NBA. He's signaling to the Knicks that he's motivated, unselfish, and prepared to contribute wherever and however the team needs him. That kind of attitude, especially from a rookie, is not just encouraging. It's infectious, and it sets a standard for everyone around him. NBA Today made it clear that with that level of commitment and performance, it's only a matter of time before New York officially finalizes his deal. The writing is on the wall. Diawara's future with the Knicks is not a question. It's an inevitability, and the organization is positioned perfectly to make that a reality. On NBA Today, the conversation about Mohamed Diawara didn't stop with his comments on his contract. The panel went even deeper into what his summer league performance meant for his trajectory. And honestly, the discussion turned into one of the more eye-opening evaluations of where this Knicks rookie might fit into the bigger picture. The expectation when he was drafted was clear. He was supposed to be a 2 to 3 year project, someone who would take time to develop before being ready to contribute. But after what we all saw in Las Vegas, that narrative has shifted. He showed flashes of skill and maturity that nobody expected this early, and it forced everyone to reconsider just how long of a project he really is. As it was pointed out on the show, if Summer League is any indication, we're no longer talking about a 2 to 3 year process. This could very well be a 1 to 2 year path if he gets the right development, and that development is almost certainly going to come this season in the G League. That's not a knock, it's a natural part of growth. The G League has become the proving ground for young players, a place where they can get consistent reps, build confidence, and learn the NBA system at a professional pace. For Diawara, spending time there won't mean he's been pushed aside. It will mean the Knicks are investing in him the right way, making sure he's ready when his number is called. And let's be clear about one thing. Diawara's intentions could not be more obvious. He loves New York's long-term vision. He wants to develop with the Knicks, and he wants his career to be tied to this franchise. That type of buy-in from a rookie is rare, and it's why the panel was unanimous in saying New York is going to lock him up with a contract. From their perspective, this isn't just a routine signing. It's the kind of move a championship-level organization makes. Teams that are serious about contending don't just stack stars, they also secure hungry young players who want to be part of the foundation. And Diawara fits that bill. That idea flowed into a bigger point made during the segment. The Knicks, right now, are operating like a championship-caliber team. Every move reflects that ambition. Whether it's adding the right veterans, resolving off-court issues to bring in key contributors, or keeping their options open with contract flexibility, they're acting like a team that knows the window is here. And when you behave that way, the odds start to reflect it. NBA Today brought up the latest numbers for the Eastern Conference, and the Knicks are right there, climbing closer to the very top. The Cavaliers may still sit at number 1 with plus 230 odds, but the Knicks have closed the gap considerably, sitting in second place at probably 310. Right behind them, the Orlando Magic are creeping up at 5,500, and then the list drops off quickly with Atlanta, Detroit, and Philadelphia trailing behind. The 76ers, notably, are moving in the wrong direction, slipping from Plottle's 1,400 to Pollard 1,500. That tells you a lot about how the market views the stability of those organizations compared to New York. The Knicks are gaining momentum, not losing it. And this is where the panel tied everything together. Building a championship roster isn't just about your top stars. It's about depth, about role players, about developing the next wave of contributors who will keep the team competitive in the years to come. That's why the rookies matter so much. Names like Ariel Hukporti, Tyler Kolek, Kevin McCullough Jr., and of course, Mohamed Diawara. These are the players who represent the future core pieces that could come off the bench, fill key roles, and eventually step into even bigger responsibilities. Under Mike Brown, the opportunity for those players is real. The panel was adamant that this coaching staff is going to give young guys minutes, give them the chance to fail, to learn, and to grow at the NBA level. That kind of environment can accelerate development in ways that sitting on the bench never could. For Diawara and the rest of the rookie group, this is the season to take advantage of that window. Mistakes will come, but so will growth, and the Knicks are committed to making sure they're learning in the right system. So, the question becomes, where do you stand on this Knicks team? Do you still doubt their ceiling? Or are you starting to recognize that this is a squad built with intention, depth, and a clear plan for both the present and the future? NBA Today made it clear. The excitement around New York isn't just about the big name, it's about the rookies like Mohamed Diawara, who are already proving that they belong and showing the kind of hunger that makes a franchise stronger.